Alright, we got the usual class, and then I get my personal studies going on.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Yes, sir.
You've got it now.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Over here making some potions, y'all.
Accio! Depulso!
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Might as well just go through these. See, collecting the materials came in handy. Alright, what are the requirements for your quest, sir? So I can learn that new ability. Very well. I shall be back. I shall be back. I mean, why not? Before we go flying. I'm not here for too much. I don't want to do this now because I know I'm gonna have to pay for my broom. Okay, that's what it does. All right. Y'all see this? I ain't mean to come in here with all that thunder, y'all. Before we go to this flying class, how many enemies? Did I not do it? Well, I guess it's gonna take some time. We about to fly, baby. We about to fly.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Let's go. I heard the flying mechanics was kind of wonky. Let's hope not.
Then your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
It's poppin'.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now,
Definitely not.
let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
Let's see.
Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Okay.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
All right. First I say up, up.
Up!
Thank you.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if If you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
Weak.
Wish I had my own broom.
I do too.
Ah! I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Yes. Good. And lean. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Let's see.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Finally, flying.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Flying's not so bad.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough.
Appreciate
I'd
it.
imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton.
Nice to meet you, bro.
I'm suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Good work.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
I don't care.
Mr. Clopton,
I'll get him right back.
disappointed in you.
Next
You're in
class.
this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Don't worry about it, bro.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Appreciate it.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Yeah, they really were.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could.
Gotta
I
get some
recommend
coin,
visiting
man.
Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Big bet. Alright. Merlin trials increase expansion slots. That's all we know so far. Alright, let's head out. Let's see if we can buy a broom. Hopefully we have enough for a broom.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Big bets.
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Unidentified hand item.
Revelio.
Please
Hello,
meet me
sir.
in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Absolutely.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Disrupted trade routes made you close.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms in your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Show me. Alright, they cost 600. We just barely got it. Alright, I like the fire in the back.
That item is of the highest quality.
Built for stability. I don't know, I like the fire.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Absolutely.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it's fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Time to equip it, I think. Oh, it's already equipped. Okay. So we have all these brooms here. Okay. Now let's see what else we can do. What other quests we have? The room of requirement.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Right.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
I mean, I found it on accident.
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Right, you go first. Yo, she look mighty suspicious right now, yeah. I'm not feeling her.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever.
Revelio.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
Okay.
I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old...
I waited for you for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you expected. Let me try it.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
You could be quiet.
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, I'm not an intruder. This is my new room now. Alright? Just so you know. What the hell does that sound?
Revelio.
You.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Nice to meet you, man.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend
come on.
Since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs.
Okay.
It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
very
explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
Excuse me.
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Nice.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Revelio.
Okay, it does it automatically.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Huh? What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
What's that? More space.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting.
We haven't spent most of our talents. We still have 9 talents left. I just wanted to go ahead and get my extra slots, and I think I may wanna. I think I might do this one. I think I might do base cast mastery. So now all these add towards ancient magic. I really like that. So I think what I would do is add points to these ancient magic joints. But for right now, we're gonna hold on to our points like how we do in any game. Move in. Let's do this delivery. As a matter of fact, no, we need to go through the storyline. Certain things we need that thing that we get to tame beasts, so we can collect beasts to sell to earn money. Be in a dire need of some coin.
Oi, can you help me?
I probably can, but I'll be back later. I'll do it later. So now we have all 4 spell slots. Let's unlock some more spells. What's up, big bro?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Yeah, we need to let him know what's up.
We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
I mean, you said that last time.
This way.
You said that last time with the cross wands.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
So why was I the only one that went in there?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. Revelio, who used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It does sound a little dangerous.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells.
I never said I frown upon using forbidden spells.
Learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned.
Absolutely,
fair,
I agree.
I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ready to actually try it out? Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad
Feels good.
hot.
You'll get used to it.
That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
Yeah, that's clean.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
I'm ready for more spells like this. Yep,
This is
absolutely.
exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Yes, let's tell him now,
Might
please.
it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. Yes, let's tell him the truth now. Thank you. Shit.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Alright, I'm glad I could pause it like that. I'm gonna go make sure that my water is done boiling.
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new fifth year. Did
Oh,
you
he's
just go through
blind.
the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he?
Mind your
you
business.
Breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Fuck you.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Yo, if you don't... Hold on, no.
Confringo.
Get out of here, bro.
Come and see me as soon as you can.
I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Oh, it has. It has. All right, whatever. All right, so we have all 4 slots, all 4 sets, all 4 spell sets. I think the next thing I want to do when I can is increase the inventory, right?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I heard Wingardium Levioso is much better than using Accio and Levioso. So like if you're in a mindset of wanting to lift and move something, apparently that spell that she wants to teach me now is the way to go. So I want to confirm that. Alright, before we do, the map chamber is a requirement. Okay. We are not going to spend all of our points. We're going to try to progress with where we are now. I don't want to select the wrong stuff. I'm ready to go to Professor Fig. Fig, what's the word, Fig?
I was hoping to see you.
What's up, bro?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away.
Sorry to interrupt.
I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found
Just let me talk,
Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
I'm trying to explain it to you,
long
bro.
ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Ready to go, sir?
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yep.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see you there.
Yeah, so why are you asking? Weirdo.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Hiding in plain sight, right?
This looks promising.
Was that a laugh?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
I gotta get in the habit of muting myself until I get a better keyboard when I'm typing. Where's the portrait at? Where homeboy at?
If only you were here to see this.
Maybe he is.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
Absolutely.
I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
For the sake of the video.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago. The knowledge that we have been bound to keep.
Forgot to turn my camera off, y'all, while I eat.
Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were
meaning itself
to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands.
So it was a trial.
They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We really don't.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
No, you've waited.
I do not know the secret you keep. I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts.
Let him know, OG.
We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Understood. So only a person who could see ancient magic.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Do you know anything about the tower?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.